welcome back to Beautiful Experiences for You. And today I am going to share with you sage and salt. It is a quarterly subscription. I've received their summer box, and the subscription is $134.95. And then they always have like two add-ons that you can add to your box for an additional $49. And for this quarter, I did do that. Now, I do want to disclose, I unboxed this last night and I filmed it. But my thoughts of the box changed along the way. So when I was trying to edit it, it wasn't right. I couldn't get it right. And then this morning I was thinking, there's this fine line, I feel like, with these subscription boxes for giving honest reviews, which I will always give an honest review. I think you could tell if I was not being honest with some of these products. But I also want to give a fair review because some of these, and probably a lot of these boxes actually, are not large businesses. They're smaller businesses, and some might even be operating out of their homes. So I do really, really, really want to be fair. So the way the video was last night, I couldn't make it work. But I still wanted to share the products with you. I still do want to give you my honest opinion of them. But it's not going to be an unboxing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So the first item we received, and let me preface, this is advertised as a luxury box. I think that is very important, that word luxury. When you say luxury, it does elevate my expectations of what I am going to be receiving. Yes, it's only $134.95 for the box. But when you're putting in luxury, you got to meet that. So let me tell you the first item again. Now, the first item is actually 3 items. They said these were sample sizes, and they are from a Simple Planet. Each is 2.7 ounces. And what we have here, the first is flaxseed hair gel with the scent Sweet Orange. The next we have is Frizz Free, also Sweet Orange. And the last is Sea Salt Spray, also Sweet Orange, and it's a volumizer. Now, these products, they do say that their promise is to support a sustainable planet by creating effective earth and people-friendly products. These are metal, I guess. So they're not plastic. They do say that please repurpose before you recycle this bottle. So these bottles can be recycled. So I like that as well. I think it's impressive that they're calling these sample sizes with them being so large. And I think a lot of other companies should take note of really what a sample size should look like. 2 of these products, the Frizz Free and the hair gel, will probably go to my niece just because I just don't use those products. The volumizer, I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. However, when you do that sea salt, I always think of beach waves, but I am gonna try this out. So this item, I've never heard of the plant. I've never heard of the brand before, but that's okay. I do think it's a nice product. Also for the size with them being samples. The next item I'm gonna grab here, and I've said a lot about every box is giving us sunscreen, and a lot of them are. However, They are too giving us a sunscreen, but this is different, okay? The brand is Lavender Thorn. It's Beach Bum Plus Glow. It is tinted and it's a natural sun balm. It's 4 ounces. And I believe I thought it says it's got cocoa in it. I believe it's got cocoa. Let me double check here. I'm pretty sure yes, well, raw cacao powder. So this item, you open, it's a solid. And when you rub it on, it does give you kind of like a nice glow. So I love that. This item I would put on the scale of considering a luxury item because I love this item. I think it is super cool. I've never seen it before. It is something different. So this I absolutely love. And I think it's appropriate to be in this box. The next item, we got another pitcher. It is Moroccan glass. The bottom does say Verse Culture made in Morocco. Even though I have harped on getting a lot of bases or pitchers, I do like that this pitcher is different because I love colored glass. So I love its blue. So I think I could decorate it very, very nicely. So this I am happy with. Luxury. I don't see it on the luxury side. I don't think you could put luxury to this. But it does have bubbles in here, at least what it looks like. So I do think it was handmade, possibly. So I will find a way to use this item. Okay, the next item actually was a pair, and they are stemless margarita glasses. So I like the blue. Oh, also I do want to say that pitcher is dishwasher safe, which I think that is really great. So we have these 2 stemless margarita glasses, and we did get a margarita recipe in the box. I'm finicky and weird about like when you get items like this because I want more than just 2. I really would have preferred to have 4. These are not branded. There's no branding on them. However, there is something like punched in to the bottom of the glass. Like it looks like numbers, maybe like 15 or 13. I don't see these as being luxury. There's no brand associated with these. I question like where these were purchased from, and what their value is. I just don't feel like these should go in a luxury box. All right, now we had one more item in the box. This item, is it usable? It is usable. So I will show you. So it is a carrier for a water bottle, or a water cup. It can fit a 40-ounce cup. It has that right there. There's hooks on both sides. It does come with a strap that has a shoulder. On the front, you do have one zipper compartment here. You have a second zipper compartment here, and you've got this to hang something from. I had a lot of, I'm not a fan of this product because of the quality. There is no branding on this at all. The pamphlet that they gave out to us did not specify who the name is. I'm not a fan of the color. It's cream. This is going to get so dirty. These are plastic. This looks really, really, really cheap. The stitching on it looks nice, but some of the stitching is interesting. It looks really cheap. This is nowhere near a luxury item. It is just, it shouldn't be in a luxury box. No branding, looks cheap. Now we did get, I believe, this that came with it, and this is metal. But hugely disappointed in this, guys. I mean, I just hugely. So the box again was $134.95. You do not pay shipping. Do I think these products add up to $134? And I did assign a value to them when I taped the box last night, and these do not add up. Oh, there is another item too. I'm sorry, I don't have it here. We also got a candle. I'm sorry. We got a candle probably about that tall, about that round. And it smelled lemon pound cake. It smelled very, very, very good. But it was made by them, which there's nothing wrong with that. It was made by them. I'm just going to leave it there. To me, this is not a luxury box. I don't feel it even adds up to $134.95. I'm disappointed. This is not the first time I've gotten the box. I have gotten the box before, and I have been very happy with the items in the box. So I'm hoping this is just a one-off. I haven't gotten the box for 1 or 2 seasons, so I'm hoping it's just a one-off. Now, I did do the add-ons for $49, and I made a mistake because initially when I saw the add-ons, I didn't know, or when I initially saw the items that are the add-ons, I thought they were actually in the box. So that is why I signed up for this quarters box, because I really wanted those items. Then I found out they're not in the box. They're the add-ons, so I did purchase them. Now, the first is a Turkish towel. It does come in with in a bag that can be used as a backpack as well. It's a backpack. So they said that this item and the next I'm getting ready to show you, value was $109. So I don't know where they purchased it from, and it's just okay. It's just okay. I've gotten a lot nicer Turkish towels as well. This last item that was the add-on was the reason why, it was the main reason that I signed to get the box again and do the add-ons. Now, I will say that I made another mistake. I thought these were actually noise canceling headphones. And that's why I thought, oh my gosh, it's a great deal. Now, they do mention in the description that they're noise canceling, but it's with them describing them. I think they said like 4 mics. Basically, these are not meant to be noise canceling. They are meant to listen to music, to watch a program on an airplane. These do have a brand on them. I'm not familiar with the brand, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know why I would be familiar with the brand. These are not luxury either. But again, you're paying $49 for 2 of these items. So you split the cost, it was $24.50. Yeah, I mean, they're nothing fancy. The quality is just okay. Would I rebuy them? No. Would I say to somebody, I think you need to buy the box? No. The add-ons? No. So I was disappointed. But I do want to give kudos to this item. Love it. Again, these products I think were a very nice touch. This, I think, was the star item of the box. It's not very star to me by any means, but it's a nice vase, or a picture, I'm sorry. And that is where I end today. Now, I did do my rating with this, like I'm starting to do now. And I will say that for experience, and you did not see me, you didn't do the whole experience of me unboxing it, but I did give experience an 8. Quality, I gave it a 6, which I do think is fair. I really do. New, different, unique, I gave it a 5 because I love that sunscreen. And you know what? Is it a sunscreen? Let me. Okay, it's a natural sun balm, and I don't have that paper around me right now to confirm that yes, indeed, it's a sunscreen. So please do not hold that. Don't hold me to that. It does say natural tinted sun, well, natural sun balm, and it does have non-nano zinc oxide, which it says in parentheses 100% pure zinc oxide. And I think maybe that's what they put in sunscreen, but again, don't quote me on that either. But I do like that item. Value, it was a 5. And retention, usability, I gave it an 8. So I did give the box 31 out of 50. So that's what I have for you today for the Sage and Salt box. And I hope everything is going well with you guys, and we will see each other again soon. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.